Welcome back to Robin's Kitchen. Hey everybody, welcome back to Robin's Kitchen. Today's episode, we're focusing on breakfast. Let me tell you why. Well, not even breakfast. I'm having a coffee party with my friends. It's early Saturday morning. It is literally 7:30 in the morning. And so the other day, I'm talking to my friend Kyle, and me and Kyle usually get together, have coffee around the city. One thing New Orleans got is a lot of coffee shops. And he had texted me, he was like, coffee Saturday? And I said, you know what? How about we have coffee at my place, but I'll make coffee cake. And he was like, oh, of course. So then I invited my friend Natalie, I invited Nicole, I invited the Wine Down Wednesday crew, and then I invited my friend Jada. And then I said, okay. And, you know, I'm also gonna make lemon blueberry muffins. So this is not your regular Robin's Kitchen episode. We're just throwing things together, but I will have the ingredients in the description box if you wanna make this. So you already know what we gotta do. This is just a good old coffee cake. I'm gonna put it in a bundt pan, make it easy. I'm just gonna put my butter and sugar here to cream. Last night what I did is I put vanilla extract in my sugar so that vanilla flavor can infuse in there. You know, I like to infuse my butter. Usually I put it in the food processor, but I didn't do that this time. So I'm just gonna allow this to just cream. We don't have to cream it for like 15 minutes like you would when you make like a cake. This is just gonna be a quick cream, okay? So we gotta hold up so the sugar won't get everywhere. So we just want this to cream. I'm gonna set this aside. And then what I'm gonna do, I have my bundt pan that is greased. And I'm just gonna put some of my streusel. This is pecans, some flour, some brown sugar, and butter. And I'm putting in a food processor. So we're gonna put some of this at the bottom of the pan, which has been greased. So we want like a crumb top. You know what? If you're from LA and LA Unified have this coffee cake that everybody loves. LA Unified School District have this coffee cake. And you can find the recipe. I think I've seen it in the LA Times. I'm not sure. But we put some of this crumble at the bottom of the pan. I want y'all to see what that looks like. Okay. It's cream. I'm going to add my 2 eggs in there. Oh, I'm falling. When I tell you this is an easy, peasy recipe. All right, got my eggs in there. Let me get the top of my thing. Child, this is a mess. I told you this is breakfast. We're having a nice breakfast. Okay, we're gonna scrape the sides. Look. And this ain't got to be like perfect like the cakes, like the pound cakes. This is a coffee cake. Then I have my flour, cinnamon, baking soda, baking powder, a pinch of salt. I'm gonna pour my sour cream. I got a cup of sour cream. Usually if I'm doing like a pound cake, I'm gonna alternate everything like I ain't got time for all that because I still gotta make blueberry muffins this morning. And everybody's gonna be here by 11. So this is a cup of sour cream. Woo. And we're also gonna use sour cream for our muffins. In lieu of milk, we're gonna use sour cream. So we're gonna use all the ingredients. You hear me? Uh-oh, some of the nuts got there. Oh well. I'm a mess. Well, let that mix. Let it mix. All right. Scrape the sides. Make sure everything's well incorporated. And if you got a hand mixer, that's fine. This is not like a thick batter like a pound cake. You know, but even with the pound cake, you use a hand mixer. It takes a little longer. It takes a little elbow grease, but now we're just gonna pour a little of our flour. I'm not gonna over mix it because you don't want this to be a tough cake. And ain't nobody gonna talk about my coffee cake. There ain't gonna be talking about me. The only thing about flour, we gotta be careful because flour likes to get everywhere. All right, I think that's it. It's a mix. I'm sweating, y'all, because these lights. Ooh, I'm sweating, child. And it's hot out here. Let me tell you, it's hot. My windows are sweating. It's muggy. I think it's gonna rain. It's a mess up in here, child. Ooh, child. That's the only thing about living down here. You're gonna sweat at 7 in the morning. It's literally only like 7:45, I think. I don't even know. I couldn't tell you. It's not 8 o'clock. But whew, that's the only thing. Like when my brother comes to visit, he's just like, this don't make sense. Because, you know, growing up in California, it gets hot, right? You know, it gets 110, especially if you live in the Inland Empire. It's going to be like 115. But it's not humid, right? The humidity is another layer of shenanigans. Let me see how this tastes. That's good. My friends are going to love it. My friends going to love this. Okay, and we up here spending that money at the coffee house. Don't get me wrong, I love a good coffee house, but you know, you can make it at home. Oh, I have my oven preheated at 325. So, and I'm just gonna spread this thin because you know we want to layer a streusel. Layer of streusel. You're just gonna spread this out. Look at it, let me tell you. You can tell this is like we using what we got. Oops, see the nuts getting everywhere. Let's see. Spread this like this. Okay, spread it. This is how it looks, y'all. So you got the crumb at the bottom. I'm gonna put the rest of the crumb. Yeah, my friends don't like this. They raggedy if they don't like this. Okay. But like I said, we're gonna have this. We're gonna have blueberry muffins. They could take the blueberry muffins home. We're just gonna put like a nice drizzle of, you know, a little drizzle on top. I wish people like coconut more, because I would put coconut flakes in here, but you know, everybody doesn't like coconut. You know, my friend Natalie does not like coconut at all, so I'm not even gonna do this to her. But if I had some coconut, baby, I would add coconut flakes. I would infuse the sugar with like coconut extract. You see what I'm saying? Make it, you know, good. All right. So we're gonna allow this to bake for like at least an hour, because it's thicker, like almost like a pound cake, but it's not a pound cake. So you see how easy that was? And we're just gonna spread this an even layer. Oh, let me use the spoon instead. See, you can tell this is really Robin's kitchen. Okay, the shenanigans ensue. Oh gosh. We're going to get all that batter. We ain't wasting nothing over here. The spoon is actually better than this little silicone spatula. This gets what I need. You gotta go old school, baby. You gotta go old school. So I'm gonna put this in the oven and allow it to bake. And then we're gonna let it cool. So while it cools, we'll be making our blueberry muffins. I gotta get this done before 11 o'clock. Cause you know, well, you know, some of my friends be on CP time. So, but if my friend Shauna was coming, I would really need to be on time. She's not able to make it today. But let me tell you about my friend Shauna. She gonna be on time. One thing, Shauna gonna be on time. And so we're hosting her birthday gathering in a couple weeks. So I'm just gonna film the process of making everything. We're gonna make cucumber sandwiches. We're gonna make little turkey sandwiches, Cajun turkey sandwiches. We're making these beautiful decadent cupcakes with this coffee liqueur that she got from Mexico. And she wanted me to infuse that in the incorporate that in her dessert. We're gonna have like little meatballs, chicken, you know, little finger foods. All right, you guys. We are gonna put this in the oven and we're gonna let it cook for like 60 minutes. And when we come back, we're gonna make our blueberry muffins. See you in a few. All right, you guys. Okay. All right, you guys. Our bundt cake is out of the oven. Well, not bundt cake. Our coffee cake was in a bundt pan. It's out of the oven. Let's pray. Lord, let it come out. Oh, it smells good. I smell the pecans. Oh. Uh-oh. A little bit of it's stuck. That's all right. That is all right. I could have let it stay in the pot a little longer. See, this is for real. This is real right here. We're just going. It's the pecans and the sugar. So, you know, it's not the cake. Look, this is real life, y'all. But it's okay. Look, it's still good. I ain't selling this one. If I was selling, I would have left it in the pot. In the pan a little longer. But you know, I'm greedy. So once this cools all the way, we're gonna do a light dusting of powdered sugar. But this is so decadent for breakfast. When we come back, we are going to make our lemon blueberry muffins. See you in a few. Hey y'all. So our coffee cake is out of the oven and now it's time to make the muffins. We have less than 2 hours and my friends are gonna be here. You know, I like to put saucers out, get the cups ready for coffee. So, you know, it's a mess because time is slipping away from me. So let's make this crumble. I'm a mess, y'all. I have flour, some cinnamon, some granulated sugar, and a few oats. And I have a few tablespoons of butter that I've melted in the microwave. And I'm gonna make like a little crumb coats, little crumb. Yeah. Woo-wee. Let this come together. You can use brown sugar. I'm just using granulated sugar. Oh, it smells so buttery and rich. Buttery and rich. So what we're gonna do is put this in the refrigerator while we we'll prepare the rest of our ingredients. I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator. Get this together. All right. So, okay, so now we're gonna put our wet ingredients together. I have my eggs here, sugar, some oil. This is just some canola oil and some lemon juice. So all those together. I have a little bit of butter left. What's that gonna hurt? It ain't gonna hurt that. We're gonna mix it. I'm gonna add a little vanilla, just a little pinch of vanilla. And then we're gonna add our sour cream too. So I have a half a cup of sour cream. I'm gonna add, Robin, get a spoon, girl. Good, you can tell I'm rushing because my friends will be here in a minute and I want everything to be good. All right. Ooh, please don't fall. What I did, you guys, I infused my sugar with lemon zest. So earlier, what I did was put my sugar in the food processor with some lemon zest, and I pulsed it for a while, allow the oils to just get all up and through that sugar. And then we have lemon juice in here. All right, so those are all of our liquids. So we have our blueberries here. I'm just gonna put like a tablespoon of the, let me get a bigger bowl. Give me a second. I'm gonna pour my berries in this bowl here. I'm going to add like a tablespoon of this flour mixture. A couple tablespoons. So the berries don't, see, I hate, if you see a stem, make sure you get the stem out. I rinsed them, and I thought I got all the stems out, but make sure you get them out. You don't want nobody chewing on no stem, no raggedy stem. All right. Woohoo. So we coated that. We're just gonna add the flour. We can just fold in the flour. We don't have to use the mixer. Because it's not a lot. Well, maybe you want to, I don't know. But if you do not have sour cream, you can use a half a cup of buttermilk, regular milk, oat milk, coconut milk. You want something with a high fat content. So I would do like regular milk or buttermilk. Because once you get to like the almond milks and stuff, you can use it, but you want something with a lot of fat. That smells good. That smells good. I'm gonna put these back here. Get my hand together. I know this is a mess of an episode, huh? Like I said, I wasn't planning on filming this, but I say you might as well. Let's fold in our beautiful, luscious, fresh berries that I got from Wally World. I'm a mess, y'all. Walmart. Got my berries. If you can get some from the farmer's market, that would be even better. Oh my God, look at this. We don't want to break them. We just want to gently fold them in this batter. The lemon, oh my God. You know when it bakes in the oven, it's gonna burst. It's just gonna be beautiful. All right. Our muffin mixture is ready. Let's get our muffin pan. Put all this in the sink. I got a lot of dishes to wash. Oh, but that ain't no thing to me. Let's wipe down our counter. Because you know what? We always want to keep a clean workspace. Clean as you go. All right. We're gonna get our crumb out of the refrigerator. Let's get our muffin, our lined muffin tin. I'm gonna get our crumbs. All right. We got our handy dandy ice cream scoop. This should make a dozen. It's probably gonna make a little more than a dozen. Ooh-wee. And then we're just gonna get this together. Yes. A big one. All right, y'all. So it's the moment we've been waiting for. Let's put some of our crumb on top of these luscious berries. Just a few of the crumb tops. You know, like I said, you can use brown sugar. I added some whole oats to it. Give it like a little texture. You know, I love texture. Brown sugar, you know, will give it a little richness. But we just use the regular whole granulated sugar. I like a lot of crumb on mine. So, and these are clean hands, y'all. Don't worry. Don't worry. All right. So, we're going to put these in the oven for about 15 minutes. The higher the temperature, the shorter the cooking time. But because I'm putting it at 375 opposed to 425, our cooking time is gonna be a little longer. I just, you know, you can do it 425. It will give you like a higher dome. Because, you know, some folks want that high dome, you know, look on their blueberry muffins. All right, you guys, when we come back, we're gonna take these beautiful things out of the oven. So we're gonna put these in the oven about 15 minutes at 375. If you do it at 425, it'll take about 10 minutes to bake. But look at these luscious, beautiful muffins. See you in a few. Hey everybody, everything is out of the oven. And so what I did with the coffee cake, I just did a light dusting of powdered sugar. Look at that. Powdered sugar. Because I was like, okay, I can do the glaze. But I think the glaze would have been a bit much. And then here goes our fabulous muffins. Oh my gosh. I can't wait for the taste test. My friend Kyle is here. My friend Natalie is on her way. I'm brewing some coffee. But in a few seconds, well, a few minutes, you guys will see the taste test. But everything looks good, you guys. Look at these muffins and look at this coffee cake. Breakfast is served. See ya. So I have my friend Kyle here. You probably can't see me, but you can see Kyle. And so I'm gonna have him try some of the goodies. I have some of the muffins here. So here's some of the muffins, the blueberry muffins. I'm gonna give him one so he can taste test. And then we're gonna cut a piece. Oh, Kyle, can you pass me that knife too? We're gonna cut a piece of this cake as well. Well, this coffee cake. Moist and delicious. And I made some coffee as well. Oh, go ahead. How is it? Oh, I hear the crunch of the, yes.
Like a hint of lemon?
Yes.
So good. Oh my God. I need all of them.
Oh, not all of them. Karen told me to tell you, don't be eating all of them. You know Karen is in here. And then here is the moist cake, the coffee cake.
Mmm. Smells divine. I don't know why I'm eating it, but still warm?
Yes. Is it good?
So good. Like
y'all,
buttery,
my friend Kyle loves it. Yes, it has a lot of butter. 2 sticks of butter. We know that, right? And then we have the pecans, we have the sugar, and we have the spice. So everything comes out so good. So this is something quick I wanted to do for my friends. We're having coffee, conversation. Natalie and Nicole are on their way. So until next time, don't be afraid to take a risk. I love you. See you later.
Bye.
Say bye. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.